Have you ever wondered how governments can actively steer the direction of an entire economy, guiding it through periods of rapid growth or helping it recover from a slowdown? It is a bit like adjusting the sails on a very large ship, where each small change can have a significant impact on the vessel's course. Fiscal policy plays a fundamental and direct role in influencing aggregate demand, which is the total demand for all goods and services produced within an economy. Essentially, it is how the government uses its spending power and taxation to either boost or restrain economic activity, acting as a powerful lever for macroeconomic management. The core mechanism behind fiscal policy's influence lies in its direct impact on the components of aggregate demand. When the government increases its spending, such as on infrastructure projects or public services, this directly adds to the total demand in the economy. Conversely, changes in taxation affect households' disposable income and businesses' profits. Lower taxes leave more money in people's pockets, encouraging them to spend and invest more, thereby stimulating demand. Higher taxes reduce this available income, which can dampen demand. To practically apply this understanding, consider how fiscal policy might be used during different economic cycles. In a recession, for instance, a government might implement expansionary fiscal policies by increasing spending on public works or cutting taxes on businesses and individuals. These actions are designed to inject money into the economy, creating jobs and encouraging consumption, which then collectively shifts the aggregate demand curve to the right. Conversely, during periods of high inflation, a government might pursue contractionary fiscal policy by reducing spending or raising taxes to cool down an overheating economy. A key concept here is the fiscal multiplier effect. When the government spends an additional dollar, that dollar does not just create $1 of demand. Instead, it circulates through the economy as individuals and businesses receive that money and then spend a portion of it, which becomes income for others, leading to a ripple effect. This means a relatively small change in government spending or taxation can generate a much larger change in aggregate demand, amplifying the policy's intended impact. Understanding the precise role of fiscal policy in aggregate demand allows you to better comprehend how national budgets and tax reforms are not just about collecting revenue but are strategic tools for economic stabilization and growth. It highlights how thoughtful adjustments to government spending and taxation can be instrumental in navigating economic fluctuations, aiming to achieve full employment and stable prices across the nation.